Sooner Nation, welcome to the Sooner Surge as it's commitment time in Oklahoma. Here with our recruiting experts, Brody and Hunter, as we have a commitment that has just been made public, and that's James Nesta. So, guys, talk to us about James Nesta and what the Sooners are getting.
Yeah, Nesta, two-sport athlete, so he'll play both football and baseball. In the football class, he is Oklahoma's seventh commitment thus far, public commitment. Nesta is a linebacker, 6'5", 205 linebacker. According to the 247 Sports Composite rankings, he is a top 35 linebacker in the class and is a top 10 player in the state of North Carolina. Nesta took visits to Miami and North Carolina as well. His first time on campus was the Champion Barbecue, and that kind of just sealed the deal for him, and he made the decision to come to OU.
Yeah, on the baseball side of things, Nesta, 9.5 grade by perfect game. That scales out of 10, so that means next summer he will probably be hearing his name called in the first 10 rounds of the MLB draft, but that's really not something to worry about, in my opinion, there, because he's going to play college football as well. The draft's always going to be there 3 years later. On the mound, he's topping at 92 miles per hour with a breaking ball in the mid-70s, up to 78 at times. So all around a great two-sport athlete, a great right-handed pitcher for Skip Johnson to land the number one right-handed pitcher in the state of North Carolina for the class of 2024.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get his huddle film on here from his junior season. Nesta, he's kind of plays outside linebacker and played some edge in high school as well.
His quickness is off the charts. Like, look at how quick he gets back in the backfield on these.
Yeah, one thing I like is dropping into pass coverage. Even though he's not making plays on the ball, he's laying down the hammer as soon as it's caught. A lot of times forcing a pass breakup.
You guys see that he's going to be playing maybe that cheetah position?
No, I'd imagine him to stick at the linebacker position.
Okay.
And they could put him at cheetah. You never know. I think he's a guy where you can – I mean, this dude, he like a 6'5" linebacker. You do not see that every single day.
Yeah, you talk about pass coverage. At 6'5", he's going to be able to deflect balls and with his length that a lot of 6'2" linebackers can't make.
Yeah, I mean, just put it into perspective. McCullough's 6'5", and you look at him out there, and he's got. I mean, what are you going to do? Like spring game, we saw him make plays. So Nesta will obviously be able to make plays. He can rush the passer very well. That's one of the things that you see here on this film. He's got good speed as well.
What kind of comparison to this guy would you make? Is he like a McCullough? Size-wise, he is, but
yeah, out of high school, McCullough played safety, so I don't know. Size-wise, yes, he's like size. He's very similar to Deshaun McCullough, but he's a very unique player and definitely the type of player that Brent Venables and their staff wants to add to the team heading into the SEC. This dude has a SEC ready. Like, he's 6'5". That, like I said, that does not come around very often. With the way things shaped out with their linebacker room, they needed this.
Yeah, it's really nice to see this defense finally getting some dudes again on the defensive side of the ball. You look at him, he's just a dude. Like watching him rush the passer, watching him drop into coverage and lay down the boom here. Just all around a really good defensive player.
Brody, you talked about first OV was Champ U. Hunter talked a little bit about the baseball. What was maybe was it the combination of just that visit and the baseball program moving to the SEC? What do you guys take as maybe the number one factor here?
Yeah, I mean, Oklahoma was always in a good spot here with this recruitment, but like it's just hard when you've never been to the campus. He'd never been to Oklahoma. So I think once he was there, it just kind of confirmed some things for him as, okay, this is supposed to be. The baseball side of things, both baseball and football, he's going to play in the best conference for both of those sports. And I think that is definitely a good thing.
Yeah, the combination of that on baseball and just the fact that Skip Johnson and Reggie Willits, those two, 1-2 punch on the recruiting side. when you combine them and the atmosphere of the Champion Barbecue weekend, it's just really hard to say no to any of that.
Yeah, what'd you say his ranking was overall on this guy? On
Overall,
yeah,
according to 247, they have him listed at number 333 overall, I believe. On3 has him at 246 and a top 20 linebacker, so just kind of varies. 247 in their non-composite rankings ranks him as a 3-star. But I mean, this is the type of guy where you could very easily see him rise up rankings this fall.
plus he's from North Carolina, which I just think getting in that area is huge for OU anyway.
Yeah, they signed a North Carolina player last year, and Dalen Smothers. So they're doing it again this year, and he's one of the best players in that state. I could see him start to, like, as far as state rankings go, I could really see him start to move up into the top 5 in that state for sure.
Yeah, right now I think he's pretty much unanimous or close to it. Top 10 guy, like at 9.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we talked about with as far as the linebacker room is looking. This was one going into the Champion Barbecue that they really needed to land, and obviously Nesta's very talented both in football and baseball, so getting him is huge. But yeah, this is huge for their linebacker room. He signed a good class last year with Lewis Carter, Samuel Omasio, and Phil Pichotti, and now you just kind of add another dude into theirs with James Nesta, and they're really sitting in a good spot at linebacker. So this is definitely a really good pickup, and I believe this is their this is only their 3rd commitment defensively so far. So yeah, James Nesta, great addition for Oklahoma.
Yeah, so that's another commitment to the University of Oklahoma. Viewers, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel, as Hunter and Brody here, recruiting experts, are bringing up-to-date commitment in these videos and articles that will be linked to these videos for you to read more about what OU is getting in these commitments. And as we've said and talked about before on our podcast, a commitment to the University of Oklahoma and Brent Venables means a little more than it does to other places. So another great commitment here. And again, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, Boomer.